Scary costumes, doorbells ringing constantly, the obnoxious knocking on the doors. Halloween is a scary time, but not just for you, also for your sensitive dog. If you have a dog who is anxious or reactive to scary noises, people, things like that, then you know that Halloween is going to be a dreaded night for you. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you some tips that you can implement in order to treat your dog's anxiety on Halloween night and prevent barking. Coming up. I know many of you wonder where my dog is when I'm filming. Let's see if I can get him. There he is. What's up, guys? It's Jenna with Dog Liaison, where I coach you on how to enhance your dog's mental health needs. And on this channel, we break down scientific research in order to inform and educate us on how to train dogs. So if you're interested in a nerdier approach to canine cognition, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell so you can get notified when a new video drops. He's come out. The first thing to realize is that barking always happens for a reason. It's not always alert. Sometimes it is, but most times it's actually fear-based or sensitive. So a lot of that noise is really hard on how amplified their hearing is. So if you're interested in learning more about what barking means, then do me a favor and check out this video. You could open that in a new tab and watch it after this one, because I did a full video on what your dog is saying when he's barking, and I think that will probably be very helpful. The first tip I have to help your dog this Halloween is more of a management one. If you're able to put your dog in an exclusive room or in the back room, for example, and put on some music, close down the blinds, make it very more sanctuary oriented, that does help many dogs. Of course, not every dog likes to be excluded like that. Not every dog is going to be more comfortable, but I think it's worth a shot if you don't know. Many dogs do feel more comfortable in that secluded environment. You may also consider a calming aid like a daptyl pheromone spray. That is for mild distress. It is not for like a full-fledged anxiety attack, but you may find that it helps your dog if they have a mild case. But if you're experiencing a more severe chronic anxiety, then you're probably going to need an as-needed medication that you can get from your vet. And for more information on that, I recommend checking out these two videos right here. The third management that you can do to help your dog in this Halloween night is to prevent the doorbell from going off. Prevent people from knocking on the door, whether that is because you're putting on a sign that says don't ring, I can see you, or maybe you sit outside. I know that with the illness that's going on right now, we all want to be a little bit more careful anyway, so perhaps sitting outside might allow a little bit more circulation for air anyway, and that might be a good tip for you. The next tip to help your dog on this Halloween night is to make sure your dog has had all of the enrichment, all of the mental, emotional, and physical stimulation that he needs in that day prior to the Halloween night extravaganza, okay? Do not expect your dog to have a bunch of energy and a bunch of excitability and then be able to channel all of that energy out on, you know, his fear and his stress for the doorbell and for the scary people. It's best that you get all of that enrichment as much as possible out ahead of time. And so if you're interested in some enrichment activities, check the link in the description box below, because I have made a PDF of 50 types of enrichment that you can do with your dog. All you have to do is hit the download button and it's all yours. The third tip that I have to help your dog on this Halloween night is to do a process called counter conditioning. Now, this is a training protocol. You can do it formally training, or you can do it a little less formal. A little less formal would be that you give your dog a game or something that he really enjoys. So if you know that your dog really loves playing Find It, and you can scatter that food on the floor every single time that there's a person or a scary kid walks up to the front door, that will condition him to know that as the scary child approaches the door, good things happen because we get to play that scatter. Or perhaps your dog really loves to play a food puzzle. Well, you can give him little pieces of his dinner in that food puzzle slowly at a time, and he gets that access to that food puzzle every single time a kid comes up to the door. So this is a process in which he's learning that the trigger means something good is about to happen to me. And as I said, you can do this less formally, where it's just kind of you're throwing good things casually, or you can do this a little bit more methodically and really time it. And so if you're interested in learning more about the technique for that, check out this video to get a little bit more detail on that process. No matter what you do to help calm your dog on this Halloween night, the one takeaway I want you to have is that the more effort you put into treating your dog in that evening, the more you will feel like he has, survived the night. If you are trying to absent-mindedly take care of your dog, but your main focus is on, the trick-or-treaters, likely your dog is going to suffer those consequences, and thereby you will suffer the consequences because your dog will bark. But if you are giving your dog a lot of attention, if you are spending your focus on him and the trick-or-treaters come second or third or fourth on the priority list, then you will find that you make it through the night a little bit easier. And of course, make sure that you are not punishing your dog for barking or for becoming responsive to these scary things. It makes sense. Of course, your dog is going to feel threatened by the crazy girl with the crazy hair and the little kid with the crazy mask. Of course, he's going to perceive those as threats, especially when they come and make big loud noises on his front door. Be sympathetic. Do not punish the behavior. Treat the behavior. Equate it with something positive so that he learns this thing actually is safe rather than this thing has a negative outcome. If you punish the behavior, what you are inadvertently teaching your dog is that this child coming up to the door in this manner results in something bad. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit that like button, and don't forget to get your list of 50 types of enrichment in the description box below. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe and notification bell so that you get notified when I drop a video, and I'll see you guys next time.